because I know that you did both shows, which is weird. I've never seen anyone do like more than one. Like, how did that? Let's talk. How did you even get involved in making the band?
So, one of my best friends told me, like, hey, you should audition for this. And I saw the first season and I was like, wow. I was like, yeah, I would really love to. But I was really, like, nervous to actually try. Because it's that whole thing where, like, you know, if you put yourself out there and you don't make it, I feel like, okay, I'm going to embarrass myself in front of the world or whatever. But at that point, I was just like, whatever. I'm just going to go for it. So they didn't come to LA. They came to San Francisco. So
had you already moved to LA at this point?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was already in LA.
And you were dancing and singing here, trying stuff.
Yeah. Yep. And so I flew down to San Francisco, stayed with a friend, waited in this massive long line with thousands of other girls, and I went through my first audition, and I auditioned in front of Johnny Wright, and he said, all right, thank you. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I didn't make it. And then literally, as I was about to get on my plane, I get a call, and they're saying, they want you to come back to the callback tomorrow. And I was like, oh, my God. Okay. So then I'm like, telling my friend, okay, I need to crash on your couch one more night. I didn't even have clothes for, like, the next day. I wasn't preparing for any of that.
God.
So it was just crazy. And then it led to, like, another callback. And, you know, then it's you making it into the house. And then it was down.
Was all this filmed from the get-go? The first audition?
Yeah, it was filmed. Yeah, they didn't show anything until the semifinals when they had, like, I don't know, a couple hundred girls that they were narrowing it down to before you made it into the house. But, you know, it was I was just telling someone this last night that it's like a boot camp, you know, it's like you're put through so much, and most of it's not even, like, realistic, like the things that they have you do, because as an artist, you wouldn't normally, some of the challenges or the things, you wouldn't normally do that, but it's fine because, you know, it's prepared me today, like, working with Diddy. He was amazing. And
yeah, what was that like? How is Diddy? How's knowing Diddy?
Everyone always asks me that, and, you know, we were around him, but we didn't get to know him, like, that much, you know, He just kind of came in, did his thing, and you were kind of like, oh shit, Diddy's coming. Like, you got that, like, nervous, like, feeling. But he was really nice to me. Like, I didn't have any, you know, he was great, in my opinion.
You're still, now who did you get close with, like, in that process in the show?
I was really close to Taquita and to Aubrey, a girl named Kelly, and, gosh, it's so funny. It's, like, so long ago. I'm, like, racking my brain, because it's, like,
God.
But, no, Obs and I, we hit it off, and, you know, like, Dawn is a sweetheart. A lot of the girls were, like, really, really nice. And everyone, you know, is, I feel like, kind of doing their own thing now.
Yeah,
and
it seems
still
like,
pursuing it, which is great, you know?
Yeah, it seems like everyone's on the same level. Like, you guys, like, you know, and are any of the other people still pursuing as hard as you? Because I feel like you're out there, and I don't see stuff from everyone else.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like me, like, even growing up, and, you know, I grew up dancing, and I knew, like, when I was, like, 13, I, like, told my parents, I'm like, I'm moving to LA. I'm gonna, like, be a dancer, and I ended up injuring my foot my senior year in high school, and had to turn down a scholarship, and then I was like, crap, like, you know, just really upset about that, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna, you know, get an agent and see what happens, and then, you know, booked things here and there, and then the audition for making the band, and then not making that, you know, was hard, but then again, it was one of those things where it was like, you know what, maybe it's not everything is going to be for you.
Yeah.
So you just got to, like, take the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and just continue on your journey. And then I heard about the Pussycat Doll thing.
Yeah, how'd that go down?
That was, like, talking to my parents, like, oh gosh, do I want to do this again? It's so hard to be on a reality show like that, and it's just hard. Like, I don't know how to explain it to someone, because it's just almost surreal. You're under so much pressure, and it's just, like, I was just like, do I want to put myself through this all over again?
Right.
And so we talked about it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it again, you know? Here we go. Take 2.
Right.
And again, it was, you know, making it down to the wire, but not making it. And, you know, it was hard to swallow, but at the same time, it was just like, all right, well, it's not for me, but I'm still not going to be giving up. I'm just going to continue on my journey. So.
It's also not a worthless process at all, because first of all, you're out there, you're getting exposure, and you're doing, like, you're rehearsing and doing all the stuff you would be doing anyway. You're just doing it on camera.
Yeah.
So it's, like, almost, I don't know, I see, like, you not getting the band or getting the Pussycat Doll thing. Mm-hmm. It's like, who cares? You're still doing everything, and then now you're, like, your own artist, and you were never a part of something else that broke up, or, you know?
Right.
It's so cool.
Thank you.
I'm so excited.
Little Esther. I'm a big fan of yours. It's funny.
Oh,
I was telling Brian, I was like, I loved your episode when you showed people your bedroom.
Oh, well, it's not really my bedroom.
No, I know, but literally, like, that was one of the first videos I saw of you. So I was like, oh my God.
She's a hoarder.
And that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, oh my God, I need to help her. I thought, I need to, like, organize her closet, do something. I need to get over there.
Oh my God. No, that's my best friend from home. Her mom is a hoarder. And we went to her basement. I'm like, I gotta get this on film.
Wow.
It is so, literally, there's like 14 pairs of Crocs.
No, that was the best part.
I know,
I was
right?
like laughing so hard.
I could not get through without laughing. I just watched that video and it's like for me. It's so funny.
I think the reason I was laughing so hard too is because you're laughing.
Yeah.
And I love when people like
They can't hold
hold it together.
Yeah.
Like on SNL when they do that and they like are cracking all the time. I'm just like, yes.
That's
I
the best
love
part.
it. It's the best part.
You
Yeah.
feel like you're inside. I love it.
You know what the worst part though is when they know that that's what people like, and it's almost like, are they fake laughing?
People
it?
say that
Like,
about Jimmy Fallon.
I was gonna say Fallon seems like he does that all the time, but who knows? So you've been like all over the TV. I've seen you on I think Entertainment Tonight or E Entertainment.
Yeah, we just
and
watched you on E.
That's crazy. Is that exciting or is that nervous? Because that seems like being under the light right now. It seems like if you make one slip or something like that, it seems to me that would be stressful.
Yeah. It was funny, I was talking to my attorney, like, gosh, they want to interview me, and I knew they wanted to talk about the whole Kardashian thing,
Right.
and the look-alike, and I was like, gosh, I'm going to E. Okay, this is like land of Kardashian, home
Yeah.
of
That's
Kardashian.
home base.
Like,
That's home
what
base.
am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, are they going to throw me under the bus? Probably. All right, but we're still going to go do it.
Yeah, good.
But, yeah, no, they were super, super nice. And, I just went into the interview and was trying to be prepared for anything they were going to ask me. But, at the end of the day, the commercial wasn't about them finding a Kardashian lookalike.
Right.
Like, that wasn't in it at all.
Yeah, I heard you read the breakdown. It's like Gaga, Britney.
Yeah. And, it is what it is, but it just, yeah, it's just almost like funny to me, like how it all came about. But, at the end of the day, it's good. It's kind of good.
That's awesome.
It totally is.
Is your music influences like a Gaga and a Madonna?
Yeah, like who are you into? Like, who do you love? And especially right now, too.
I grew up listening to Janet Jackson, Paula Abdul, I used to love Paula. Like when she
that was my first CD
when
ever.
she was in her prime, oh my God, like she just to me was the ultimate. Like the girl could dance her ass off. She just was a great performer. Obviously looking up to people like Madonna.
Yes,
I
the
love
queen.
Yeah. I love Britney. I love Beyonce. I'm inspired by a lot of different people, just not like one. When we were recording the album, I wasn't like, okay, I'm going to make a pop dance album. I'm not going to make an R&B one. I'm just literally whatever tracks we got, I was like, okay, this track's hot, let's do this. And then me and my writer would sit down and start writing. So it was really what I was motivated by. But I love all types of music.
That's awesome. What was I going to say? Brain fart. Did you, never mind. I was going to say something about, Gaga, I think. I don't know.
Well,
Save me
do you
again.
like Gaga? Here, let me tell you. I'm obsessed with Lady Gaga. I'm obsessed with Madonna. I was obsessed with Britney Spears my whole life. Not really, but, she's like letting me down, I feel. I don't like her videos.
You don't like her videos?
I don't like, yeah.
I don't like, what was the last one that she just
Hold
did?
It Against
Hold
Me.
It Against Me. I felt like she could have, like, I wanted Britney to, like, go for it.
Yeah,
like,
she's not going for it.
I wanted her to do her shit.
That's the drugs that's missing from her
I don't know what's
her
going on.
recording now.
I know. If somebody told me as a 14-year-old that Britney was going to disappoint me one day, I would just melt.
Well, imagine taking
would
away
die.
acid from Jimi Hendrix. If nowadays it's a little bit the same. What I was going to ask, now I remembered. Did you ever try to do the American Idol thing then? Big fan of Paula Abdul and everything. And
Oh, God. I think after the 2 reality shows, I was pretty
you
much
were like,
tapped out.
I'm done completely.
Yeah.
Plus, I feel like the ones you did were more legit than Idol is.
Huh?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They're just more, I feel like performance, like the whole dancing.
Yeah.
And, I am, like this year is when I really started watching Idol, obviously because of Jennifer Lopez. I love her.
Ooh.
And, so she kind of got me into watching it. But it's pretty good. There's a lot of talent.
Yeah.
Do you still take dance classes? Like, what do you do? How do you upkeep everything?
Yes, I still take dance classes, or I'll go work out at the gym. People always ask me, like, how do you, what do you do to stay in shape? I don't diet. I feel like the minute you say diet or you try to diet, it like vetoes, and it's just like the opposite. Like I just don't even. I feel like it's too much pressure that when girls try to like commit to like a diet. So I think that my thing is like you just eat whatever you want in moderation or whatever. I think I